We just staying more active than normal. Nigga be hating dog and pop my nigga. The type behind that shit. But we gonna keep working. We gonna keep fighting. Yeah, man, we gonna keep working hard and shit, cause that's what my nigga stood for. You know what I mean? And keep it moving all the way to the top, dog. We not stopping. This shit don't stop a motherfucking thing. You know what I mean? Even in the grave and shit type shit. Even on the deathbed type shit. Which you niggas still gotta catch up to the 800. He still put 800 on the board. I could act cute where he slipped up at nigga, but he still put 800 on the board. Unless you got 800 on the board, you can't even speak about what Young Bull did. What Bull did, like real gang shit. All you can do is respect the shit. If you ain't respecting this shit, you a hater and you not gang, and you are not gang. It's time to really set that shit straight, dog. A lot of these niggas are not gang. My people, if you watching this shit, whenever you tune in this shit, bro, if you my people, bro, it's, you got we moving differently, bro. If you my people, bro, move differently, bro. Just like the Bible said, if you are of me, bro, we of the same shit, bro. Move differently, bro. Be different, bro. Don't be like these clowns, nigga. Stay solo. Be lonely. That's all about what it's all about. And the loneliness is when you come up with the greatest ideas, nigga. When you solo dolo, if you always preoccupied having good times and shit, making jokes, hee hee ha da 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 da, nigga, you ain't focused on the money. I need you fucking solo dolo by the river. Yeah, you know I mean, in the woods, in the car. Yeah, you know I mean, in your room, wherever the fuck it be. You know I mean, and yeah, you know I mean, and meditating and coming up with the master plan. You know what I mean? The master plan. You know what I mean? I need the master plan. I need master planners, dog, in my fucking squadron, dog. We not doing this shit to have 100 million loser ass motherfuckers laughing and joking and hee hee and hawking and ha 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 da 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 da. If you a part of this shit, nigga, you really understand what the fuck is going on out here, nigga. You really using your brain, you really using your faculties, you really trying to come up to the top, and you recognize that this is a place where you should be. You know what I mean? You recognize the difference. If you don't recognize the difference, then go on. Go on and keep looking at other people's shit that don't motherfucking manifest until you can notice, oh wait, you know what? These niggas really manifest over here. These niggas got the master plan. These niggas are master planners. You know what I'm saying? Until y'all niggas understand that shit, we ain't gonna never be the same. Shouts out to all my new subscribers. I see y'all. You know what I mean? Don't just subscribe. You know what I mean? Come and be a part of this shit. You know what I mean? Or whatever you want to do, whatever you comfortable with. You know what I mean? I understand niggas motherfucking da 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 da, etc. etc. But I'm offering you the invitation. You know what I mean? Being effective. Yeah, I mean you in the gang, nigga. Come on and be a part of this shit. Drop your word. Shouts out to my caller. Shouts out to our first caller. If it look like I'm not looking at the cameras because I'm doing something else, we trying to do a little more this time. I'm gonna try to film me, and you know what I mean, and because I'm doing a lot, but we gotta still keep filming and shit. So, but motherfucking yeah, I mean, shouts out to what's his name, John Doe, John something Doe. Shouts out to Doe Money, nigga. Doe Money, nigga, go about like couple streams back, nigga. Me and Doe Money stayed on the phone about 7 hours, 6 hours, damn near. Shouts out Doe Money. Keep your head up. Keep your head up, baby. Me and Doe Money stayed on the phone for like 4, 5 hours, nigga. Like straight American brotherhood. Like that nigga really made me appreciate. You know what I mean? Appreciate you for that, homie. You know what I mean? You woke me up a little bit as far as you know what I mean. Cause you know I be on some anti people shit type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to see us some niggas out there still with a you know what I mean, a brain, with a brain and a mind and a heart and a spirit and some lungs and some, you know what I mean, and some, you know, some faculties and shit. That's a good dude right there. We need more like him. You know what I mean? Shouts out to, you know what I mean? Shouts out to Doe Money. I want to call you John Doe, but it was something Doe. It say Doe Money something. That shit say something Doe. Shouts out to Doe Money. You know who you are, nigga. Keep your head up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't let this shit. I mean, power straight on through to the top, nigga. Money, Buddha shit. You know what I mean? Straight up, nigga. We don't take nothing from nothing for nothing for Nathan. Straight up, nigga. Bounty tank shit. That nigga was a real dog, nigga. That nigga was a real dog, boss hog, nigga. Real dog, boss hog, nigga, and motherfucker, and kept his hands and his nose clean, nigga, and the tip clean, nigga. Blood gang shit, nigga. He kept that whole thing clean from the top to the bottom, nigga. You know what I mean? That's why I'm real tight about that shit, blood, because that seems to be the ones they hit Once you start doing that shit from the top to the bottom and you start erecting the master plan, they be like, oh, that's a master planner. Then they start targeting the master planners. That's why I made this page, bro. We got to stay together. My master planners, we got to stay together. We got to stay in communication with one another, and we got to find a way to finalize the execute the destruction of the enemy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what our goals are, nigga, on the low, nigga. You know what I mean? It's the real brotherhood, real Masonic shit, nigga. Not everybody's supposed to know the page. Not everybody's supposed to see what we doing. This is some Masonic shit, nigga. This some real high level shit, nigga. This is secret society shit, nigga. This the money Buddha society. Not everybody gonna know what the society is, nigga. This shit not for 100 million, jillion, billion, jillion, gadillion. This is for my real ones. For my real ones that understand what we doing here. And if we get to that point where we got 100 jillion, billion subscribers, then that means this thing is powerful. This thing moves with power. It ain't no fucking fugazi shit, because that's what really, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna knock niggas' prayers or whatever, everybody praying, but that's not what this shit for, boy. One of these members, one of our people move, we gonna move hell and earth on your behest, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, nigga. We ain't, oh, I'm sorry about him, sorry, but nah, nigga. We gonna make them sorry. We gonna make whoever motherfucking goddamn played around with the fraternity sorry, nigga. We, you know what I mean? With the brotherhood sorry, nigga. You know what I mean? They already know, don't even play with them guys, nigga. I'm gonna have some bucket buttons and shit. We gonna have clothing. We gonna have, they gonna understand, bro. They gonna understand. And if they kill me, bro, come back to these videos. You know what I mean? Come back to my writings, bro. That's why I'm leaving in here. You know what I mean? Those, if it start getting real bad, go and archive my shit. Start pulling my shit. You got permission to pull my shit. Pull my shit, and you know what I mean? Because they say that's pirating. You not pirating, nigga. And if you pirating, we pirates, nigga. You know what I mean? Then if we pirating, bitch, then we pirates, and thus we go by the pirate code, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So stop playing with it. Don't let them play with y'all in the psychologicals. Don't let them play with your psychologicals. You know what I'm saying? You, like I said, the psychologicals, nigga. Don't let them play with your psychologicals, nigga. Real talk, nigga. Real talk, nigga. Real talk. Don't let them do it to you. You know what I mean? Understand what I'm saying. Understand this is a red alert. I have now actively suspended all spending. So I want you all to do that too in like-minded fashion. In like-minded fashion, I want 100% spending cut. No McDonald's, no food, no fun, no pleasure, no entertainment, no nothing. I want 100% save, 0% expenditure until I give the signal.
I'll charge you more the next time.
Now, obviously, you're going to pay your bills. You're going to pay all your debts. Pay your debts. But we talking about expenditure. Those are not expenditure. Well, they could be expenditure. But we talking about pleasure. You know what I mean? We talking about new occurring expenses. No, nothing new. That bill was already coming. That's not new. We talking about new. Nothing new. We suspending as of today. When you see this message, whenever you do see this message, we are suspending all spending. All spending, nigga. Now you say, well, I don't have no food. Well, then go get you some food. But then don't get nothing else. That means don't get no sodas and nothing else, no pleasure shit on the way home. Nothing. Don't stop at the convenience store and grab you a little something more. You get what you need and nothing more and nothing less. Yeah, I mean, zero expenditures. I want a total save. I want 100% save. I want it all coming in and none of it coming out. Let them starve. We are issuing starve tactics. We will begin to starve the enemy from our essence. Parasites. Now that we understand that, we are now creating new businesses, new things that we have, new things that will be underneath our disposal. Be advised. We are taking things to the maximum level now. This is no guilt. This is not a drill. Whenever you see this, this is not a game and this is not comedy. They're playing games.
turns out you're famous.
Am I?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it seems that way.
What for?
I don't know. I thought you were canceled. Didn't they cancel you?
They kind of had a tiger in there, scared to cancel me. Tiger's there.
Ah, makes sense.
And then when my tiger gets that line, I said my cousin Luke goes, Luke,
No, I'm not gonna try and fix the tiger.
we have to.
No, you have to.
Why do I have to?
Why? Because it's your tiger. True. I thought he was canceled.
Yeah, probably what's
I thought he
happening.
was canceled.
I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of news articles out there saying he is cancelled.
Yeah.
Are they wrong?
Yeah. I think he's canceled. Is this what canceled looks like?
Look, at Tate looking nervous when y'all say that shit. Y'all better stop saying that shit. We just now got back online. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, y'all see what we doing. Y'all see where we at. You see how it's going on. You see what I'm saying?
Performance on Free Smoking Show was really validated. I follow you on Rumble, I have your newsletter. I know that you're here and that you're not hiding away from everything that's going on. And I want to tell you that they may silence our voices, maybe us, but we're here, we support you in our own way by fighting for ourselves every day, for our families, for our friends. So have a great time. Bro, that means a lot. You don't deserve anything but the best.
Thank you.
Seriously.
Thank you.
Whoever misunderstands you,
Thank you.
it's on them.
Thank you, my friend. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Why are we going out?
Luke, I actually need to admit that you were right.
What do you mean?
There's nothing to buy that makes me feel satisfied and happy inside. You know? Like, you buy property.
I'm watching this nigga Andrew Tate. We also are working on some other stuff. So also, if you watching this and you're coming in and you want to be a part of the projects or something, if you want to get on down and be incorporated with something that we're doing, make sure you go ahead and let me know. Go ahead and try to reach out, make contact, and things of that nature. Easiest way right now is just shoot a comment. Just shoot a comment, and that'll start the monologue. You know what I mean? And we'll go deeper. We'll go deeper from there. Because I pretty much see everything. I see everything.
Those things are true.
On top of that, what else? What else are we doing? What else are we doing? What else are we doing? Just working hard, bro. I'm real tight about what happened with Tanky Baby. You know what I mean? That nigga really was a fan, a fan of the house. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't know what they call that shit, but that nigga really was a household name type shit. You know what I mean? Really was cool. My family loved watching him, loved what he was doing. You see what I'm saying? And we don't just, we just don't fuck with any old body type shit. You see what I'm saying? So if you cause we real, you know what I mean? You basically come in my house with your shit, you get about 15 seconds, honestly. 15 seconds is enough for us to realize, fuck, this is bullshit. Click. You see what I'm saying? This nigga never got a click. This nigga always got full playthrough. You see what I'm saying? We were totally into what he was doing, totally into his franchise, totally into his business, totally into his product, totally into him. You know what I mean? As a person, you know what I mean? Inside and out. You see what I'm saying? And really the muscles had nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? We were talking about the character and the content. You know what I mean? The content of his character. You see what I'm saying? He was a great man. You know what I mean? And you could see the greatness was materializing in his physical form. You know what I mean? Thus is why he was so muscular. He wasn't muscular just because. He muscular because he was a great man doing great things. You know what I mean? Achieving and struggling and thriving and shining. You know what I mean? All throughout. You know what I mean? His endeavors. You see what I'm saying? And that alone is powerful. You see what I'm saying? And because of that, pussy motherfuckers who don't shine, who don't do nothing, who can't be nothing, who will never have nothing. Just like if you watch my video when I was on the King of Downtown, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's a peon. You know what I mean? These people, they work at these stores and they think that they are the store. You see what I'm saying? They think that they control the store because the store is an entity and has hired them to be their slaves You see what I'm saying? Just like that nigga, he think because he can touch the door and lock the door, he thinks he has the ability to lock people out of something that he don't own. You see what I'm saying? And they feel special about it when in reality you're a peon. You see what I'm saying? You're a peon. It's just like these people now. They done shot a great man. Ah, he dead. That's the flesh. You shot the flesh. You shot his flesh, and the flesh was made to be doomed. You know what I mean? You come on now. You basically hit him in the one place that he could get hit. You know, come on. You ain't do nothing special. You ain't attack him in an unknown location, and you damn sure didn't hit him straight on. Yeah, that I mean, you on some sucker shit. Then on top of that, you try to call and lie behind the shit and try to call the police on the shit like y'all always do because y'all ain't nothing but some pussies. And now y'all want to call the law to try to save you because you know you dirty money. So I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't want to hear none of that shit. We working on new music. We working on new things. You know what I mean? If you know, you know, man. We the best thing moving. We the hottest thing moving. We the most powerful thing moving up in this bitch, dog. It's a certain echelon, and we are in it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and if you a part of that shit, you want to be a part of that shit. You want to be upper echelon. You want to start at the grassroots, ground floor. If you understand the value of that, as opposed to you trying to dick ride and suck dick on a nigga with already 100 million followers, and he don't understand you, don't want to talk to you, and won't let you in. You understand because you are now a groupie. You know what I mean? You need to understand the value of supporting this thing at the grassroots level and really coming on it and being a part of this thing, as I've been encouraging you all. You know what I mean? Recently. At first, I didn't encourage y'all to be a part of it. You know what I mean? But you know, yeah, I mean, I'm bringing y'all in. I'm bringing the fam in. I wasn't big on that fam shit, but we gonna bring them in, bro. Big up to the clubs and to the plate, to the mate. You know what I mean? To my brethren and I'm ting, yeah. To the brethren, though. Only to the brethren. You know what I mean? To the brethren, I'm ting, that, yeah. So we gonna let it slide because of the brethren, I'm ting. To the brethren, I'm ting that blood clot youth. For the brethren youth.
Do I deserve you buying a third? No, that doesn't make sense. At least something else. I don't know.
You see, they now at the point now where they don't got no new cars, they ain't got nothing else to buy, they ain't got nothing else to get. That's why we gotta hurry up and get our thing. We gotta hurry up and do our thing, especially with the vehicles.
What is this?
A setup.
Ridiculous.
Super McLaren?
The thing I don't like about them is you can't go through the drive-through because this is the only window. Only this bit comes down.
They're that fast.
Yeah. So to open your door, get McDonald's, which is of course unacceptable.
Yeah. They're that fast that they don't let you have windows.
Pecani Wire.
No, the other one's cooler.
So, on top of that, what else are we doing? Just working on the project, man. Tank done put us full speed on the workout shit now, bro. We gotta pick up where he left off. We can't let that, you know what I mean? So we going super diesel now with that shit. Money coming, studying. If you watching the show, this we gonna go back in time. Where's it at? Right there. It's gonna be another plaque. We putting another plaque right there. Like there. Plaque. So I'm gonna put another platinum plaque on the wall. Fuck plaques, platinum plaque. You can have. In fact, we're about to put two on the wall. Honestly, there's gonna be one in rapid. It's gonna be in rapid succession. You are gonna see one, then another one. In rapid succession. What else? What else are we doing, bro? Just working hard, shining hard. When y'all see this on the replay, you know what I mean? Understand what we doing. Get a part of it, you know what I mean? The views and the nonsense and all the buffoonery, you know what I mean? Stay away from that shit right now, you know what I mean? We really doing our thing. We really pushing forward, you know what I mean? Understand that we are the true grassroots. When you're looking at this shit, you truly looking at the bottom. You not looking at no fake me out industry motherfucker who, you know what I mean, basically pretending that's the way they selling that shit to you niggas. And y'all buying it up and eating it up. You know what I mean? You looking at real, authentic, real grassroots, you know what I mean? Real amateur act turning into professional act. Really going, you know what I mean? Minor, major. You know? Straight major league in that shit. And then once we hit major league, we going straight for the people. And we going to change this world, bro. And we going to make them kill us. We going to make them try to shoot us. That's the only way, nigga. That's what's been shown to be the only true great way. To only prove you was a great man in this world, nigga, was the world must attack you and try to kill you for changing it. And then you are a great man. If you niggas ain't being attacked, You ain't moving like I just saw Damon Dad's bitch ass nigga. He in a car full of bunch of light skinned ass motherfuckers. You black as night, and all your people light because you can't get around your people no more. You're dead to us. You better get around your people, my guy. You hanging around trying to pretend like you somebody else. You better get around your people, my guy. You know what I mean? And do something for your people, my guy. And do it in DC is the place to do it. I need all my people, all my money. Whenever you seeing this nigga, I need you come put your businesses in DC, nigga. Come put your businesses in DC and put these crackers out of business, nigga. Yeah, what I mean? And put this white bread out of business, nigga. Put that, you know what I mean? What's that shit called? Wonder Bread. Put them Wonder Breads out of business because we can't even say what we want to say no more because they, yeah, I mean, they know what a nigga talking about now. They got the machine listening now. Put the Wonder Breads out of business, nigga. I don't want to see y'all shopping with the Wonder Breads. Now, if you got a Wonder Bread that's cool with you and they respect you and they treat you like a human being as they ought to, it shouldn't even be no question. Yeah, I mean, we'll let you might slide and continue that relationship, even though you know what I mean, but be very cautious. Because the Wonder Breads do one thing and do another, say another, do another. You see what I'm saying? So be careful with that type shit. Be careful with that type shit.
He tried to lead you enough to drive.
No, I said that you can use Jules' card.
So that's where we at with that. Working hard. Like I said, man, we trying to holler at the shorties, but like I said, I'm not gonna let no shorty disrespect me. I'm not gonna let no shorty put me off my boundaries, you see what I'm saying, and out of my rock or off my swiggy. You see what I'm saying? But if I see a little Joan and I talk like I holler at a bitch, I holler at hoes all the time. That's just my nature. You see what I'm saying? But see, hoes be thinking because I'm hollering, I'm really, I'm not, I'm playing. I'm really, with that shit, flirting. That's really my flirt. My bag is my flirt. I'm just flirting. I'm just being whatever. You got what I mean? I'm just flirting with you, bitch. Type shit. See where your head at. I'm just seeing where your head at, bitch. I'm just seeing where your head at, bitch. But don't flatter yourself. Like the bitch the other day. I don't know if you watched that live stream. I was like, bitch, don't flatter yourself. This is not stepdaddy season, nigga. This ain't stepdaddy season now. I was just talking about getting something to eat on the mook. I was just talking about getting something to eat on top of the mook. Try to get some tacos, maybe play with your booty or some shit, let you suck on it or something. Bitch, stop playing. Don't play. That's if we, you know, that's if I feel you like that. That's if we got the vibes. That's if you change your attitude and you really start making me feel you. You see what I'm saying? But it's the attitude for me right now. I'm really, I don't know, I guess nigga getting a little older. I'm dating off that attitude because it's really, if that's, because to me, I know how long dating lasts, nigga. We gonna be talking to each other for a brick, bro, and the whole time we talking, like, it be okay with the attitude because I be fucking the shit out of you all the time. So in my mind, I be like, ah, this bitch talk all this gangster shit, but I be putting my dick in her butt. But as you get older, that shit kind of stressful and draining. I'm kind of at the point where I want a girl that I can fuck in her ass and she don't talk shit. Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask? I want her to be a little freaky. I need her to be freaky and quiet. I needed her to be freaky. I needed to be freaky quiet. I needed to get freaky quiet. But in my mind, I'm thinking to myself as I've been saying that recently. I'm like, bro, but it don't work like that. If she quiet, she's not gonna be freaky. The freaky Jones are the annoying. That's what you're seeing. That's the I don't know. That's what I'm saying in my mind. But I'm praying. I'm praying that's not the case though. I'm praying that I can. I'm thinking in my mind like, man, I'm about to pull up at the church function and find me a nice little tender because I know them church girls are freaks. The church girls have always been freaky and they always been my type. I like me a good freaky church girl can give me head and then pray with me. Give me some head and then pray with then pray with him, then pray with a nigga. Then pray till I'm still shalom. I'm still Habba Shalom with this shit. I'm still a believer now. I'm still a believer now. I'm still with the shit now. I'm still blood gang. I'm still blood gang now. I'm still blood gang now. So, but at the same time, a nigga like to have a little fun. A nigga gotta have a little fun. I gotta have me some kind of fun, or I'm gonna get in trouble.
I don't know.
If I don't have fun, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Dance, some dance, not the dance.
This is where we did dance. We house remember? Flashing up Miami. Bill on the pond. If Luke was in charge of our finances, what would we do? Sit in the metaverse in some fucking dingy apartment in Rhode Island, have NFTs, like losers? And maybe you're in charge. We do nothing fun.
No, we would. I mean, we'd have our computers, we'd do some work. You know, we'd actually be in Hawaii. We'd be in Hawaii, swim in the waves.
What's good in Hawaii?
Waves. The waves.
Which is good for nice and calm. Opposite waves. Exactly how I like it.
No, you don't like it calm. You don't like calm.
But you don't like it. Which makes me like it calm.
That might be
Nobody
true.
likes you. Go to the car about your house. Okay. That's left.
So, I don't know, man. We doing big things. Stay tuned, man. We not letting this shit get to us, dog. We doing big things on this John dog, motherfucker. Motherfucking got that black Jones on the John, nigga. We got that shimmy. The black Jones give a little shimmy. They give a little shimmy too. A little shimmy. A little shimmy on the black black diamond. Them black diamond Jones shimmy too. Now they shimmy. Them niggas shimmy, y'all, shimmy yam, shimmy yay too now. Them niggas shimmy
I think we
too.
could use Jules' car. We don't need to buy a brand new supercar.
So, I don't know what else we doing, bro. I'm sad, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but we gonna keep working, bro. Textbook right here. I'll probably read some more pages. I think I'm at a pre-test point now, so I gotta go do the pre-test or whatever the after chapter. Or I think it's pre-chapter 2. I don't know what that shit is. But we on chapter 2, nigga. If you keeping track, nigga, we on chapter 2.
Items,
Chapter 2. I think it's 8 chapters in this jump.
technologies.
It's a minor jump, and I got the big book. I gotta go see what I did with the big book. I don't see the book. It must be behind that pillow. But
What are we gonna do instead?
and I should shave. I was gonna
I
shave,
suppose it is imaginary Prince Bonnie.
but what else? Jack is fly, money fly. Be on the lookout for the new shit, bro.
And NFT gives you access
If you
to
can't buy it, I understand. You know what I mean? If you don't fuck with it, I understand too. Tell us what you don't like about it, etc. You know, or do nothing, whatever. You know, it's whatever. I'm just encouraging y'all because it don't really matter, honestly, because the shit is willpower driven. So it ain't people driven. It's not man driven. It come from the Most High straight into us, and we just regurgitate that out. See, that's what niggas don't understand. The strength of a great man don't really come from all that shit y'all think. You understand what I'm saying? That's why you can take all that shit away, and my nigga Tank gonna fuck around and still go end up in rehab and still end up fucking, you know what I mean, back. That motherfucker before you niggas still ain't even caught up type shit. That's why I gotta keep moving right now and not slow down because I'm like, shit, nigga, you talking all that shit about him, but shit, that nigga went 800. He already put 8 on the board, nigga. We got 1,000 by hour and counting. Shouts out to the new Jones. I think we at 1,010 now. So we on the road to 1,100, nigga. Road to 1,100 type shit. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, as I've learned right now at this point, the subscribers don't matter. So it's really now about the content. It's about staying consistency. And it's really about not really tripping about these views and these likes and none of that other shit. All that shit is kind of just bullshit metrics. Like your content being good is irrelevant of likes and subscribes because I could copy a video of like an NBA game that we see millions of people at or whatever, hundreds of thousands of people at the stadium, and let you post it on your page and you'll get 1 view. Does that mean that the NBA game is less value? It's someone saying it's there's finite nuances about this thing that people are not really smart enough to understand, and people whatever etc. But as you get on the road, you know as you're on the road, you learn the road. So I'm on the road. You know what I mean these things might have been things that occurred in my mind pre YouTube, but now becoming a YouTuber, I see it. I understand how algorithms work. I understand what going viral is and how all that shit is. It's really about the topics and the topics that they haven't banned or shadow banned, if you will. So, for instance, they certain topics, for instance, like an NBA, might not be shadow banned. They might be, you know, because they don't want other people to get involved. Like the sports things are kind of shadow banned on the low, where they don't want other people to get the value that they get. So, for instance, like we were just saying, you copy an NBA game, they probably copyright you or whatever. But let's say you beat the copyright jump and put it on there, they're not gonna let you show. It's not gonna really hit like when they put it now. If the NBA makes an NBA web page and then starts posting NBA content, it's gonna go viral because they in cahoots with them people to make that shit work. So you got to understand that too. As a low channel, my new small channels, I try to do my philanthropy as far as YouTube, you know what I mean, and I support small channels and things of that nature. When I see a small channel, I'll click on their shit and subscribe. A little 120 subscribers, basically stuck in YouTube no man's land. I've been there. You know what I mean? But it kind of, I knew I was in no man's land. See, a lot of times they don't know you there, so I knew I had to keep swimming. I had to get up out of that quagmire. A lot of times them niggas be like, I'm stuck in a quagmire. I don't really understand what's going on with the YouTube. You know what I mean? I don't understand why I'm really not getting views and the watches and shit. And it's really because you got to keep swimming. It's you swimming up current. You swimming against the ocean essentially. So the waves and all that, that's whatever PewDiePie and them niggas. What's that one nigga, Mr. Beast? That's the waves. You trying to make your own wave, as they say. So it's gonna you kind of gotta create momentum. And the only way to create momentum is to continue to move. You see what I'm saying? So that's where niggas fuck up at. They be having 100 subscribers, and they start. I can see it in pages because as I say, I really do this. I really help out the community. You know what I mean? So you might have 320 subscribers, and I can see that it's starting to affect your ability to produce content because you're weighing the value of your content with what kind of YouTube subscribers you have, and that's not technically right. It could be, but it couldn't be. Meaning to say, your content could be totally shit, and no one's fucking with that shit. But at the same time, we've seen totally shit content actually pull. So it's not see. That's why I say it's not necessarily the truth. Meaning to say, I could go show y'all dog shit, me picking up dog shit for the next 12 hours, and that shit might pull hella viewers because people want to watch me fucking pick up dog shit. You see what I'm saying? But to me, as the creator of that content, might be terrible content. You see what I'm saying? Whereas you got maybe certain people like that do the video gaming streaming, love video gaming. So to them, that's great content for them to produce, but it's hard for them to get viewers because the viewers don't like it. So it's a dichotomy. You're gonna have to strike a balance between making content that you like and content that the viewers enjoy. And that's where I'm at right now because to me, I could give a fuck what y'all like. You know, but I gotta change that mentality because that's not fair. It's not fair to both sides. Basically, it's not quid pro quo. So we gotta do a little quid pro quo, and that's why I'm trying to create more new things. If you see on the channel, we've been getting a little more outside of the box, and we're gonna continue that until we kind of find, as they say, our niche. Because my niche is not one spectrum. I never wanted to be a one spectrum YouTuber where, oh, I do weightlifting or I do cooking. You see what I'm saying? This is the Money Buddha channel. This shit is the money. It's really me. I'm the channel. You are watching me. And you're watching everything I'm doing and everything I'm saying. And if you're smart, you'll start to change and align your patterns with my patterns. And you too will end up money. Then you'll be the Money Sam or the Money Richard or the Money whatever. If you know about the hood, niggas who put money on their name, nigga, that means something, nigga. You don't, not everybody, you don't see Travis Scott with Money Scott. His name is not Money Scott. You dig what I'm saying? His name is not Money Scott. His name is Travis Scott. You see what I'm saying? But you got some niggas that's got money in their name or dollar or something required. You know, you a get money nigga, really, basically. If you a get money nigga, you chances are you gonna have whatever you do is what you do. Like for instance, when I was a doughboy, I had a page called Doughboy E. But now I'm the Money Buddha, so I got a page called the Money Buddha. You see what I'm saying? Well, because that's what I do now. I evolved into the Money Buddha because I'm the Buddha. You know who the Buddha is? Go look him up. But the Buddha, yeah, I mean, the Buddha was rich. You see, I'm the rich nigga. I'm a rich nigga. I'm the rich Buddha nigga. You see what I'm saying? So that's basically where we at with that. Not to talk it off or get too much dad monologue. But see, like for instance, this kind of shit, nobody's digging this shit. But eventually they will. You see what I'm saying? That's what I had to tell myself. I'm like, damn, bro, but nobody really fuck with the monologues. But then when I look at other people's pages, that's all they do is get views off the monologue. So that's why I'm saying you basically gotta fight through the, you know what I mean? You gotta fight through the, what you gonna call it? You know what I'm saying? Because the way these people treat you and the way they treat each other, if you start letting that mentality seep into you and what you're thinking and how you're handling business, you know what I'm saying, could spell disaster. So like I said, you gotta whatever sing like nobody's watching type shit. That type shit. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm saying I'm growing through this shit mentally and everything, but it's like I'm learning type shit. So it's like To the untrained eye type shit, when you doing this shit type shit, you looking at no viewers, you looking at no likes, and you're like, bro, is this even, you know what I'm saying? But you not understanding that YouTube don't got as many viewers as they make you think, active live viewers. A lot of people consume YouTube after the fact content. No one's really not actively live surfing YouTube like they do TikTok and things. People are, like I am right now, but not everyone. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that if you're doing live content, you are pulling from a pool of people who are watching live content. And most of the time they're watching live, I would say hyperactive content. Like you see Speedy and that other nigga, Kai Kaxinet or whatever his name is, hyperactive content where they doing they being hyperactive, creating content with the hyperactivity because everybody's a fucking moron. Me, I'm not a big fan of that type of shit. Meaning to say, like, I'm not racist, if you will, but I do understand that we're at war. You see what I'm saying? And so the people who I'm at war with ain't necessarily the type of kind of people who I'm trying to attract to my channel, if you will. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to find allies at the war. You see what I'm saying? I'm not necessarily trying to televise and telegraph my entire battle formation and strategy to the enemy. You understand what I'm saying? If you can dig what I'm saying. So if sometimes when you watching shit and you see what I'm doing and you see what I'm watching and you see how I'm moving, you better understand. You better understand where where I'm coming from with that shit. You better understand where I'm coming from where in that shit. Where you know. So and I think I'm gonna create my own league. I'm about to create all my own shit, but so get a part of it. You know what I mean? And it's supposed to be amateur. You see what I'm saying? We not coming from a professional angle. Even with this YouTube shit, this is amateur content, nigga. This is raw. This is me with a fucking cell phone in my hand sitting on a couch, nigga. This is not high level production, nigga. This is not Wendy Williams show, nigga. You know what I mean? So don't come at it from that angle, nigga. You got niggas who doing high level production. Nigga, yeah, I mean this is amateur, nigga. I want my shit authenticano. There is no script. There is none of that fake me out jive ass shit. There will be no laughing unless something is funny. Like right there, that was funny to me. So I giggled. But we ain't making jokes to make you laugh. See, that's the thing. We not making content for you. Go find somebody who want to pander to you and have you buttercup up to them and give them $20 super chat and shit like that and all this weird shit that to me is just amazing. If a nigga shoot money to the Buddha fund, if we do any kind of shit like that, bro, I'm gonna have a number. I'm gonna show you all how much money is going into the Buddha fund, and then we're gonna do something with that shit. You see what I'm saying? For instance, like, first 30, 40 subscribers, nigga, y'all getting flown out, nigga, to come fucking the Buddha land. You see what I'm saying? That type shit, nigga. Where it's gonna be something for the people, bro. It's gonna actually be value. I Caskinet, all these other weird old niggers that y'all somehow are exalting, or the enemy is exalting. I can't even say what I want to say no more. The Wonder Bread enemy is exalting. You know what I'm saying? To try to overthrow and undermine the true effect of our people. You know what I mean? Or the war effort to undermine and to subjugate the war effort. You see what I'm saying? Is a part of the problem. A part of the problem. But at the same time, you got to understand that shit. So we working hard. Like I said, we taking Tank's model by example. Nigga, he worked hard. He loved his family. He was there for his friends. He was there for his people. He was there for himself, nigga. And there was still plenty of time type shit. And he still had time type shit. His family, John, he was making music. He was doing his thing. His thing, his way. You know what I mean? And he was staying in his own lane. And he wasn't hating or bashing or dragging nobody down in the process to do it. You know what I mean? A true godly man, a true gentleman, maybe too fucking gentle. You see what I'm saying? But there's never too gentle of a gentleman. He was the gentlest of a gentleman. You see what I'm saying? And so Shame on everybody involved. Shame on everybody who ain't trying to make this happen for the right way in his behalf and on his behest, and to persecute these criminals to the full extent underneath the letter of the law. You know what I'm saying? You know, and so we just disappointed at that kind of shit. We disappointed at that kind of shit.
Listen, guys, this is the truth about immigration.
So
this is how we did it more successfully. This is why
I'm trying to figure out a way where we can show more content. I don't know how I'm gonna do it without fucking getting in trouble. We got a strike right now on our page. Perhaps maybe I'm making the content too long because we're live when we do this shit. So I'm done like 4 hours worth of live content. Maybe 2 or 3 things that I did were fucking copyrighted. Like blow me. You see what I'm saying? The nigga, he copyrighted us. I sent him a letter. I said, if you don't take that strike down, bro, your page is cursed, nigga. And you will never eat, nigga. You will never eat, and you will never be valid. Ever, nigga. Because you striking that, you know what I'm saying? That's that Wonder Bread shit. That's Wonder Bread enemy shit, nigga. You not Wonder Bread enemy. What is you doing trying to strike somebody like them, John? Like you, Sony Ericsson or somebody, or you?
You had a case in Georgia not very long ago, didn't you? They made an ad about a young woman who'd been killed by an immigrant. Yeah, well,
So that's where we at with that shit. I just finished lunch. I'm about to probably put this phone in this damn tripod. You know, I'm probably gonna test the sound differences, that difference on the replay when I watch this. So it is 41 minutes. So 41, 45 mark should be by this thing is up. And we're gonna see if it can actually pick up my voice at distance or things like that, or am I gonna have to start investing in a mic? Because most people, they have a mic attached to them while they're fucking talking shit. But this Samsung is pretty good with words and picking up the sound. So I don't know even right now how far is the sound. Look, I got hella textbooks, bro. Like I said, we don't play. And I got one right here fucking next to me, brand new one. And I'm looking for my other book that I gotta read. And when that shit's fucking done, we're gonna fucking take over. Be on the lookout for some hoodies, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, they probably gonna be a little expensive for you all. I'm not gonna lie, they're gonna be a little expensive. Maybe a lot of expensive. Because I told you I'm competing with big brands and shit. I'm competing with Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Booty, Fendi, Prada. You see what I'm saying? So if you like it, wish you could have bought it. I would just say thumbs it up, if you will, like shit. Like you thumbs it up is your way of buying it, even though you couldn't buy it, but you liked it. That type of shit. You see what I'm saying? Because, for instance, say if I drop a hoodie that's $3,000, how many of you all can afford my $3,000 hoodie? Only the people who I'm really selling to. Only the high end, high net worth individuals. Now, what I would encourage you to do is I would encourage you to save. That's why I made that's really the ultimate goal of my clothing being so expensive, is to teach you value of saving and commerce and all that kind of shit. You see what I'm saying? You know, you saved, you know what I mean? You worked hard, and you might not wear it. You might just put that shit in a glass, because that's what I envision. I envision a lot of people, when they finally do get it, because they probably will never get another one, they gonna put that bitch in a thing like the jerseys. And you gonna you don't wear this junk like that. You know, I'm always gonna wear them. I'm super rich. I'm like, it's like Louis Vuitton, but for certain people, like, they just gonna put it in the junk, put it in the glass. You see what I'm saying? Whatever that shit is called. I forgot what it's called. Frame it. Put it in a fucking frame. You know what I mean? And basically that would be a symbol of their hard work and their labor, as a symbol to show you, hey, if I could save up and get this fucking hoodie that I thought I could never get, what else could I do? It's one of them kind of things. It's a pillar. It's a pillar item. And it's one of them cheaper pillar items in a way to me, where cars and houses are upper pillar items. Like when you get your first car, you get your first house. Well, now you'll have your first money Buddha hoodie. You see what I'm saying? $3,000. You know, super expensive. Took you fucking 3-4 months to save. Hard work, but it was worth it because it showed you what hard work. It's about hard work. It's about hard work. Now, if you already did the hard work and you can already afford it, then that's what I'm saying. You've earned the right just to grab it and boom your thing. But for my people on the come up, save up and get you one. And know that it's really yours. Know that it wasn't no weak ass Gucci. Because Gucci, Louis, Fendi, same thing. You go in there and get an ugly ass Gucci sweater for fucking 1,500, 3,500 to 4,500, 4,500. So don't so come on.
So wait a minute.
So that's what I'm saying. So don't go that way with it. So shine with me, do our thing. You know what I'm saying? Stay healthy with us. You know, we really making money. We really doing our thing. We want y'all to stay healthy. You know what I mean? We're getting this money, new clothing. You know what I mean? New franchise on the way. If you want to get a part of it, we're gonna be hiring. You know what I mean? Good salaries, things of that nature. You know what I mean? If you want to be a part of something new, etc., etc. Obviously, you know, if you already got your own situation, then do your own situation. But not everybody got their own situation. Certain niggas want to shine. Certain niggas want to be a part of something shining. For instance, last time I checked, I didn't hear Louis Vuitton saying they were trying to bring you niggas in. Last time I checked, I didn't hear Gucci say they trying to bring you niggas in. So it's that kind of situation. So respect, and honor that's some deep tough shit. That whoa, I just bumped into a nigga that was gonna really bring a nigga in. The rest of these niggas gonna take your money. I'm gonna keep it 300. They gonna take your money and they gonna tell you to, and you know what I mean, have a nice day. And you gonna leave out with less money than you started off with a bag full of shit with their name on it. That's called consumerism. You see what I'm saying? So, obviously you can keep going down that path. You can keep doing that. You can keep, you know what I mean, motivating in that mannerisms and in them ways. But you know, be honest with yourselves, blood. How well has that been going for y'all? You know what I'm saying? When basically they saying that niggas is 8%ers. Well, if I'm an 8%er, how the fuck is what y'all doing going well for y'all? Keep it 300 glee. If I'm an 8%er, how the fuck what y'all doing going well for y'all?
What do y'all know about Mark Lamont Hill?
You understand what I'm saying with that shit? So respect that shit. Get with that shit or not. You know, compete against it or not. You know, do whatever you want. It's a free world now. That's one thing I'm not. If you don't know me, I'm not a communist. I'm not about making people do anything they don't want to do. I'm all about free will. I'm all about free will. I'm all about free will. I'm all about do what thou will. So you got the right to do whatever the fuck you want to do out here in these streets.
Whatever the bad chasers say,
Whatever, you know what I mean?
shall I
So don't
You guys think I should go on Mark
you know,
Lamont Hill show?
so don't trip on that shit, bro. Don't trip on that shit. Real talk shit. Don't trip on that shit, bro. So knowing that, understanding that, where we at in the show, And then we at the 45, so I'm about to put this thing up on the easel. I got some work to do. I'm gonna start moving around, walking around. I'm gonna be talking to y'all while we do our thing. You see what I'm saying? We gonna keep this thing rolling for just a little bit because honestly, to me, if you a new channel doing the live streaming shit, basically because people go so long on the live streaming, they won't let you start really getting views until like basically I would say like an hour in. Really after like 2 hours, people it starts to like kick up or something. I don't know. They let you basically you gotta earn. It's like a queue system. You gotta earn your time in the queue. Eventually, everyone will have a time to get on the buyer's box, if you will. But people don't wait. They don't stay on long enough. Like for instance, my dude recently, Colt. That nigga Colt, he got the fucking shit on. Yada I mean, and his he got the shit on and this fucking recording while he's sleeping. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about recording. It's all about that content. It's all about producing. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, nigga, we gonna do our thing. You know what I mean? We gonna do our thing. We gonna do our thing with that motherfucker. I don't know what else we gonna say with that shit. What else we gonna say? YouTube, you gotta work on this copyright shit too. YouTube, like YouTube and they little copyright, these little games they playing with the copyright. You know what I mean? They gotta be careful with that shit too, nigga. With the way they doing them, the way YouTube be playing around with them copyrights, they gotta be. I don't know. Did I just pull that shit on?
All right, so the poll is in the chat now. Y'all can vote. Let me read some of these super chats and then we'll go from there. Jasmine says, I heard Fox interview his questions from one and only. I haven't heard anything about it. We'll see. We're going to check it out. Vibe says, hey, Anti, did you see Saturday Night Live skit about Kamala? Yeah, I did see that. I see it. It was hilarious. They largely stayed away from Kamala like that. Clinton sold our steel and manufacturing technology to China.
I just fucked up my hoodie. I ain't realized this shit was I'm so goddamn strong.
Dems created poverty.
I'm so strong I rubbed my hand across the tip and basically unlaminated it. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna use some super. I got some super glue I just found. Everything happens for a reason. I'm about to super glue that shit back tight. But shit like that, we're gonna come up with some things like that when you're doing these ends. See, that's good to learn. I might do metal ends on my hoodie. We're gonna have to do metal crimped ends on them drawstrings. Metal crimped them drawstrings with the gold tips, with the gold tip drawstrings, boy. 18 karat. That's what I'm saying. Everything is like super expensive. My clothing is basically like jewelry, blood. Like right here, there might be little 18 karat studs. I just put studs right there on them. You know what I mean, just to fuck the game up, type shit. So yeah, I know that shit gonna cost. So don't feel bad, like bro. But it's worth it, bro. You save up, bro. Put that shit on the dome, bro. They all one of a kind. They gonna keep their value. They probably gonna go up in value because I'm a designer, type shit. So you know, even over time, type shit. So even just so fuck with that shit, blood. Really fuck with it. Fuck with me. I'm telling you, really gonna do this shit. But I'm about to put this thing up on this thing, and we gonna fucking keep it moving. I'm gonna see if I can like how it's gonna look when I put it up like this. Let's try it that way. We got 55 zones. That's another thing. You can only stay on for so long because the battery of the phone only lasts so long. I thought about that too. I just thought about that shit.
Let's see. Shout out to Mr. Guap. I appreciate you. Nothing says women's rights like having a bill there. I agree. Brock says he better not say too many SAT words in press. Gonna take a flight that day. Hey, Dash is real. Cynthia Haynes says, please shut up. Vote for mayor candidate Anton Daniels. I don't know if I would ever run. I don't know if I can do the politics things. Adonis says he just exposed why they letting the immigrants in while supporting mass abortion for our citizens. Make that make sense. Jasmine Swan says bills.
Oh yeah, so that's it right there. Boom.
They are bundled with multiple pieces of legislation, all or none.
Let me try to figure out what the fuck I just did to my hoodie.
Bag for Bag says a bill told the whole play we made it unaffordable for you to have kids, so we got you some immigrants. Oh, okay, all right. Love and Day Los Angeles says, did you catch Bill said we're not having enough babies, but Kamala is pro-abortion? Shaking my head. Adonis says he did an interview with Candace Owens. What are you talking about, Mark Lamar? Presidential say Dems are setting up 2028. No Trump, no DEI, VP canvas done. I am Annie Marie. What is the benefit of a Hill debate? I was thinking the same thing. I don't understand. Love and Day Los Angeles says with that they don't want black babies because he said vetted immigrants can have the babies. Viewpoint says love your channel, love the way you say it like it is, and your laugh is addictive. Dark Side goes on to say, frankly, she has no choice. She's losing. And Darius Davenport says, Bill Diddy. Y'all so mean. Let me see what y'all say. Okay, so that's what the poll says. Only 516 votes. It's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people in here. We only got 516 votes. Yeah. I don't see it. Plus, on the day that they asking me, I got a really big thing that I got to go to. So, I don't know. Said he doesn't know what a woman is? We'll see. Anyways, let's continue on with the show. Last but not least, let's talk about tax cuts, tariffs,
and the alleged $2 trillion that it's going to cost us in the migrant crisis. Let's get into that. Make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. Let's rock.
You've even introduced this 15% corporate tax rate for companies who produce in America and hire American workers. But how will you pay for it? The Committee for a Responsible Budget says your plans will increase the debt by $7.5 trillion. The Wall Street Journal said that your plans will increase the debt and deficits more than Kamala Harris's.
If I do this, you're going to have car companies coming back to the country because of the taxes and the tariffs. The tariffs will protect them when they come in. Tariffs are a very beautiful word. It's a word that's going to make our country rich again.
But what about the criticism, and the Journal has done this as well, that if you do put something like a 200% tariff on a product, that it's only going to mean higher prices for consumers?
It's not. No, it doesn't mean that.
It's got to be passed on somehow.
No, Ray. All I'm doing is saying, I'll put 200 or 500, I don't care. I'll put a number where they can't sell one car into the United. I don't want them to sell their car because I don't want them hurting our car company.
I don't understand why that's so difficult for people to understand and capture. I don't understand why that's so difficult for people to understand and take into consideration. Why is that so hard for people? Trump is saying, listen, if they never sell a car on American soil, I'm cool with that. And I absolutely 100% agree with it. Again, I am 100% in agreement with it. If it's going to cost American jobs or American taxpayers, why would I entertain it and why would it be a thing? Why are people fighting to have foreign entities come into the United States of America to sell them something that they don't need already? We have enough foreign automakers that's already here, and most of the time they're here because they already are feeding into the manufacturing base. The American automakers are already paying egregious wages, but you would let somebody manufacture something cheaper overseas and then ship it here and take the profits outside of the United States of America. Why does that make sense? Why would you advocate for that? And again, I like the fact that Trump is willing to tell it like it is and say exactly what he means and mean what he said. He said, listen, yes, I'm going to put a tariff on him. And if I got to put a 200% tariff on him, I'm cool with that because if it was up to me, they wouldn't even be looking to sell cars inside of the United States of America in the first place. We only want American automakers. Why is that so difficult for people to grasp? I'm 100% in agreement with that.
To the United, I don't want them to sell their car because I don't want them hurting our car companies.
And how are you going to pay for all of this no tax on stuff? And you said that there's a lot of fat in government that you're going to save.
I gave you an answer, growth.
Growth, that's the key word. That was former President Trump with me Sunday on Sunday Morning Futures discussing his tax and tariff policy plans ahead of the November election, now 3 weeks away. Last week, Trump unveiled 2 new tax proposals to allow interest on car loans to be deductible and to end the double taxation of Americans living abroad. Vice President Kamala Harris also rolled out a number of tax proposals, including expanding the child tax credit, providing tax credits for first-time homebuyers. Let's get into it and look at the differences here. Joining me now is Americans for Tax Reform President Grover Norquist. Grover, thanks very much for being here. Walk us through the key differences between Trump and Harris's tax policy proposals, please.
Well, Trump's policies are to continue present policy, which you do not need to pay for. Senator Crapo, finance leader in the Senate, has said, we never pay for present policy continuing. We didn't when we extended the Bush tax cuts. So it's a left-wing argument that we have to pay for lower taxes that are. Already in existence. One of the great things that the president's done is said, let's go to 15% on the cut in the corporate rate. We've seen how powerful that was in giving us growth. To go down to 21, to go to 15 makes us much more competitive with China and Europe and the rest of the world. What the tax cuts that Kamala Harris talks about, many of those are simply writing checks to people from the IRS.
You can see right there on the video that we're showing you, it has a 3-inch LCD screen, lets you know exactly where your battery life is. There's 3 different levels of the boost depending on how fast you want to go and everything. But it gives you a little fuel gauge, so you'll know when your battery is running. We include the charging cable, so you just recharge it from time to time. But this is such a great way to get out there. It includes a little rack on the back, so if you pick up some groceries or you want to add some accessories, you can. There's a headlight.
So refundable tax credits to people who don't pay taxes. She's trying to count as tax cuts a lot of spending.
So, I mean, in terms of Trump's thinking that taking taxes down to these levels will actually trigger growth, do you buy into that? Do you believe that will lead?
Embarrassed and get halfway up that hill and have to turn around. Now with an electric bike, you get that boost. Again, up to 20 miles an hour, you can get up that hill and up to the next one and get yourself back home.
Man, where was this when I was a kid? Are we able to get a picture of that one? But here's what I'm gonna say, like my brother and I. Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Growth, because he said the last time he was in office, the tax cuts actually brought in so much more revenue that the swath of people paying taxes and the actual tax cuts led to growth. Do you think?
And then you have an odometer right here as well. You can actually track how far you've gone. And this fuel gauge is really the key here. So you know how much charge you have. If you're
Well,
out for 15 minutes.
Well, you saw that in the 1920s with the Republican tax cuts then. And then you saw it in the 1960s with John F. Kennedy's tax rate reductions. When you reduce marginal tax rates, you get significant growth. And over time, it was very quick in the case of Trump. You actually bring in more money. The corporate taxes today at a lower rate are bringing in more money than before he cut those.
And we will be booming even more. We will be booming even more than we was in 2017, 18, 19. We would be booming. There will be money everywhere. We're gonna be paying tuition in the strip club. We're gonna be making it rain. We're gonna be getting to the bag. We're gonna
Control how fast you're going. You have front and rear disc brakes. So if you have to stop in a hurry, you certainly can do that. You have a shock on the front. So if you do take this on a gravel path, get a little bit of bounce, you're going to be able to have control of that as well. Nice fat tires will be great stability.
Those are some amazing tires right there. That almost really looks like the kind that you go down the trails, etc.
That's the purpose of that. So you're not
we're gonna bring Dodge and Chrysler back so that I don't have my last call. I'm not the last person to get a Hellcat, the jailbreak.
Think about all the places you want to go very fast. If you want to ride a bike and you haven't been able to do it for years, now you're doing it.
This is the light here. Does it have in the back? Oh, it's
Yes, we are. Yes, we can. Yes, we will. We gonna be making.
okay. And like, how heavy is it?
55 pounds. Do me a favor, you can hold my helmet for a
Yes, I
second.
sure will.
I'll showcase that rear light as well. Of course, this is very important, so I quickly press and hold the light button on the top. Takes a couple of seconds.
Rain when Trump won the presidency. Well, for the first couple of years, he got to fix what Biden and Harris did. The burden of what is that can't be undone, or whatever her speech is. The burden of what is undone and can't be done, and redid it and undone it. So, but we're gonna be making it rain, baby.
Taxes. That gave you growth and more resources.
The last 2 years, we're gonna make it rain after we fix the first 2 years.
So a new study from the Tholos Foundation finds illegal immigration could cost taxpayers at least $2 trillion over a decade in Medicare spending. This is under Harris's amnesty.
That's just in Medicare spending? That's insane. $2 trillion over the next decade in Medicare spending? I mean, Medicare is unsolved.
And Medicare for All system. Harris has recently claimed that she doesn't support Medicare for All anymore. But she was the first senator to co-sponsor Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders' Medicare for All bill. She wrote her own Medicare for All plan during the 2020 presidential run, Grover. What about that? And is this a strain that is going to be on American citizens because of her amnesty plan and what it does for the Medicare system?
It puts two things together. It reminds everybody that when she was in charge of the board, you had millions of people come over who she now wants to give health care guarantees to, Medicare for All. The plan she endorsed, the plan she was the first co-sponsor of, is more radical than anything they've ever done in Canada. It would ban your health savings account. That would be gone. It would ban your present.
Oh, no, not an HSA. You know how we leverage the HSA to get to the bag? No, Freaky Jason. No, Freaky Jason. You can't ban the HSA. Of all of the things that y'all want to get rid of, y'all want to get rid of the HSA? Nope. Nope. No, Freaky Jason. No.
Insurance, your present health insurance, your present relationship with the doctor, all gone. Just government-run healthcare. One big post office. Not even no emails, no FedEx. Just one big government monopoly. And she has been for that for as long as she's been in the Senate. She has been a supporter of that. To argue that for political purposes, she's not going to say it out loud anymore.
I would have left
changes
Canada a
nothing.
long time ago.
Now, you've signed on to this letter with other groups, conservative nonprofit and advocacy group leaders. You've outlined the threat to free speech under a potential Harris-Walz administration. This letter points to Harris's crusade as California Attorney General to force conservative nonprofit groups to produce donor lists for the government. Grover, why do they want donor lists? You say Harris has a long record of squashing free speech. Is that what you're talking about, that unleashing the donor lists, showing Kamala who's donating to the other side, will get Kamala and her team to squash free speech and bully those groups?
We have seen that the Democratic mayor of Chicago say he's going to go after Chick-fil-A because he doesn't like their politics with government power. We've seen in California people say that the government should not do business with Elon Musk because they don't like his politics. You don't think they can pick on individuals? You don't think labor unions can sit on their numbers who may contribute to a group they don't approve of? This will chill the ability of people to contribute first to their political interests, but also to what church they go to.
Wow, that is incredible, Grover. Thanks very much for walking us through it. All right, we'll keep following all of that. Grover Norquist, good to see you.
I think that I just don't like Democrats' economic policies. I don't like the idea that they tax you more. I don't like moving into a Canadian-based system. I don't like any of that. I don't like free health care for all because then everybody pays into the system. And the people that don't pay into the system, they just suffer the most. Y'all let me know what y'all think inside the comments. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let me read a few more super chats and then I'm going to get y'all up out of here. So, Chadassidential says, MLH is a typical old, outdated black liberal you ranted about earlier. You're so young now. Tay says, have you heard anything else about port workers? I heard that they can't come to a conclusion on automation, and so they still targeting January 15th as a strike date. David Simpson says the chicken tax proves tariffs work as GM. And Adonis says, if no one understands how tax cuts help the economy, they're uneducated about the fact that we've been overtaxed for decades. Well, that's our new norm, and people are just norm. They okay with it. Anyways, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all tune in to After Hours tonight. We gonna get it in. And do we got anything else going on? Oh yeah, I'll be on Fox. So tune in to Fox News and then watch me on After Hours tonight. We gonna get it in. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are the greatest audience on earth. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.
On camera. Mark Thomas Jr. and his fiancee Kelly Slobodian tell me they've been harassed by their neighbors for the past 5 years.
All this man has ever done was try to take him from me.
And their worst fears were realized when Thomas was shot in the street Friday morning.
All the man tried to do was take him from her.
Every terrible thought was in my head of
Am I gonna lose him? Video shows Thomas leave the house and his neighbor, Stephen Rogers' car follows him. Cleveland police say at around 1 p.m. Friday, they
The custom t-shirt company she ordered from dropped the ball, so now she's scrambling to find a shirt solution. She should have used rush order tees. Don't be left.
Think about it. There it is. There it is.
Come on.
There it is. And so that dynamic is voted by that. And so from that standpoint, okay, so why did God put me through this? So again, so now we're dealing with the issue of this corruption, the separation. And then so now we go into, the assimilation reality. Right? And we were like, hey, if we assimilate like them, we're like them, we're prosperous, we treat us equal over. Now, what is the point to all this? The point is saying that even though drugs were put in our community and all these things happened, we didn't have a basis of holiness from the beginning.
That's right.
We never had a basis of holiness coming to America. We denied our history. We were any type of understanding, being brainwashed, having a whole generation that didn't even know who their parents were or anything like this. And then you got 2 generations after that, 3 generations, 10 generations after that. So now we're dealing with that situation, and then we just assimilate into what we see in America. Whatever we saw Leave It to Beaver, whatever we saw on television, that's what we're into.
That's right.
Right? So later, drugs are put in our community and everything falls apart. Why did it fall apart? Because it was never a basis to begin with.
Come on.
It was never a basis to begin with. And so now this is the basis of us trying to understand, going back from the beginning, going back to the essence of the spirituality, to understand what intimacy is. Not in the sake of post-drugs coming in our community, not in the sake of coming to North American shores through slave ships. I'm going back to Africa, and even before, where we had traditions that were based on all the different issues dealing with women and the relationships.
That's right.
How we deal with intimacy, how we deal with this. Brother, you got something.
I definitely have something. I wanna place this conversation in a way that we can gradually land at a very powerful place, even as we're already doing. So allow me to take the time to pump my brakes and focus a bit. I personally believe, even as I know you do, Chief Rabbi, that sacred unions and the practice of divine sex, and by divine sex we mean sex in its ideal estate as the Creator prescribed, I believe in part that that is a cure to many of the woes in our community, because many of us, we treat it like it's an everyday thing, like eating, like drinking. And while those things are necessary for the sustaining of life, the Creator also reminds us about those very things. It is not by bread alone that man lives, but by the words of the divine, by the words of the Almighty. So we know that there's a higher design, as it were, in place for our sustenance, right? Our sustenance is not just based on what we're looking at in the physical world in terms of materiality versus immateriality, right? So I think that sex, in its proper respect, can become a gate and a conduit towards holiness.
So I want to start here, Rabbi, with a thought, and then we're going to have the very first time
What?
the Torah describes a sexual union as Adam right? Adam and Eve. And the Bible uses a very interesting word to describe that union, right? It says of Adam and Adam, Yada'ah Chawa.
Holy
Adam knew Eve.
Holy
So I
sex,
asked
nigga. It's a
myself,
new
because
thing.
I always
The
have in
latest
mind
wave.
when I'm reading the Torah and the Tanakh that the words of the sages come to interpret,
You might be on
come
something.
to delineate much of what I'm reading.
That's
So
what
while
these
I'm
hoes
reading
be
the
having
Torah,
too much
I'm
unholy
framing
sex.
it
They
with
need
my
some
own
holy
understanding.
sex.
I'm
Oh,
also
fucking
reading
slut
the
butt.
traditions of Kazan, right? Our sages of blessed memory, because I know that they had access to the priests, to the king. What am I saying, everyone? The reason why we put so much respect on our oral tradition is because of what they had available, the resources that they had available. Think about the resources we have today. There's no temple. There's no priest. We have people that officiate in that capacity to a certain limited capacity, but we don't know who the priest is today. There are no prophets as far as we know today. There is no temple today.
There are prophets, the ghetto
Many
prophets.
manuscripts, many texts
That's
are
who
no
the rappers,
longer
who you
with us
think the
today.
rappers are. Them the
Watch
ghetto
the
prophets.
contrast, everyone. The
They
sages of
speaking the
oral
ghetto
tradition,
gospel. The
many
new
of
kind
them,
of gospel
especially
that was
those that
born
span
out of the
back to
ghetto.
First century common era.
The
Right?
next chapter, the third chapter of the book, nigga.
Zuko, right?
Would it like to be a black man in a white man's world post the desolation?
Right? Ezra the high
You know what I
priest.
mean? Post the
Notice that
abomination. Now, nigga, that's what they don't understand.
prophet
This story has been continuing. It didn't
as
stop
the earliest
at
parts of
fucking
the oral
Moses
tradition is
and
being
Zechariah. They just stopped writing
There
down
are
everyone's
priests
names now.
accessible as
We
the
don't write
earliest
nobody
parts
name.
of
We
the
don't
oral tradition
revel
being written
our
down.
modern
The
day
temple is still
motherfucking
standing.
prophets.
So what does that mean?
You niggas keep
They
trying
have
to act
so
like it
many
was some kind
sources
of,
available
you know,
to
magic
fact-check
man
the
from the
information
past. No, it was
that
just a
when
regular
they
man
go
with
to
wisdom
record
that
this
people
oral
listen to.
tradition,
It
all
just
of
so
the
happens that
reading
you
and
all don't
wisdom
listen
that
to your men of
follows,
wisdom no
if
more.
there's
That don't mean
anything
God
that
stopped
we're
making
questionable,
prophets.
look
I
at
be
the
prophesying
available
all damn
resources
day.
they have.
It's just you niggas don't listen. You don't revere the prophets no
Ancient
more.
texts,
Hello.
Jerusalem temple,
You know what I mean?
all
Just
the
like, did
Torah
you ever though? Now that I
available
think
to
about it, did they ever
fact-check.
revere the prophets?
Unfortunately,
Did y'all ever
we don't
revere
have
what
it.
they were saying, or did you always take it for granted because you took them for granted?
99.9% of the
Then once they
resources
die
citation
and their wisdom
don't
rings
even
true,
exist
then you want to
today.
hear. Now
Which
they
is
a prophet.
why a person
Now they a
like
prophet.
me,
There ain't no
a person
problem
like
when they
Chief
talking.
Rabbi and many others,
When a nigga telling you what the
lean so
motherfucking what the
heavily
virtues
on
are,
the
you niggas gonna catch it.
So on that point,
Then
I'll
when a
say
nigga
this.
dead, now you want to
The
regurgitate my
rabbis of the
shit and
oral
quotes and
tradition
shit.
say
Quote
pay
my shit
very
every
close
30 seconds.
attention
Bitch, don't quote me.
to the way in which something is first
I had a
introduced
drink.
to the Torah.
Yeah, that shit. There it
Because
is,
the
right there.
very
I was
first
throwing it out there.
introduction
See
to
y'all
a
catch
thing in
it.
the
There it
Torah
is.
is how
Nobody
this
catching
thing
him when
is
he was
to
walking
be
around. They didn't fuck what he
understood.
said. They pop him now. All of a
So
sudden,
the
now you
very
right. This,
first
that, third.
sexual act
Nah, that's how they
the
do
Torah
it, bro.
delineates, records, and expresses Adam and
We
Eve.
got prophets. We got
And then
people
the
speaking that
very
need to be
word
listened to and
is
adhered
the
to.
word for
We just don't.
knowledge.
We don't because they
What does that
deliberately
entail?
take the mic from those kind of
Knowledge is
people.
the
They don't give them a
confluence
voice.
of wisdom
Tank was a
and
prophet. They
understanding.
popped him.
Right? The
They didn't
union.
pop one of our latest
Like
prophets
one of my
that was
teachers would
growing
say,
into his
perfect
prophethood,
use
giving him,
and
creating his flock.
wisdom
You know
and
what I mean?
understanding.
Creating his sphere of influence. You know what I
When
mean?
the
Being
Torah
an
says
influencer,
Adam
that's what a prophet
knew,
is.
right? Yada'ah,
See, they
he
changed the
knew
words,
this
nigga.
from Eve.
It's called
What does that
influencer
teach
now. It's
us?
not called a prophet.
Any
It's an
sexual
influencer.
union
We have plenty of
that ever
influencers.
occurs
They just
between
influence
a
people in the
man
wrong
and
manner because they're
should
not rooted
first
in
be a
gospel.
meeting of the minds.
And Tank was. He cared about his people. And he cared about what he was doing. And he cared about the manner of which he was doing it.
Between the two. Between
And anybody saying anything else, boy, I'm tight.
you need to have
You're lying and you
wisdom
slanderous. You
understanding
slanderous like they
place
did Jesus.
before
What
you
did
have
he do?
da'ah, which
All the fuck I did was walk around and clean up your fucking mess. I wouldn't have to be saving none of these people if you didn't poison their fucking water and gave them nutrition
The Torah describes
and let them be free.
sexual union.
They wouldn't need to be all destitute, full of smallpox. Those are diseases that he was carrying. That come from dirty people because they were being oppressed. They weren't letting them free. They weren't letting the commerce free.
Why is that?
They over there taxing everybody into oblivion. Nigga, that's why everybody got leprosy. All these strange diseases, boils, lesions. Those are fucking goddamn smallpox and shit. Those are dirty diseases. Like you see them Africans, cholera, shit like that from being dirty. And they dirty because they can't be clean. And they wasn't only dirty on the body, they was dirty in their spirit. And that's what he was also cleaning up. Nigga, we want to just clean up them dirty ass boils up in this bitch. We cleaning up that spirit and that mannerism and the way they conduct their fucking selves.
So I have
Nigga, something that you all don't want to do. You don't want to tell them how to conduct themselves. You just want to fuck black women all day. You don't want to teach them what's right and wrong. But then you'll be held responsible for your actions. You dirty ass media, dirty ass police. these filthy
Take him
fucking Negroes.
serious.
All of y'all.
and transforming it into life.
That's why y'all gotta hurt the man. Gotta hurt the black man doing the right thing. But that's the only dichotomy. I'm the only dichotomy. I'm the only difference. Other than that, it's all a bunch of fucking white boys trying to jump around and throw a ball in a hoop or hit a ball with a bat and play some stupid ass sport and run around and try to look cute in front of some stupid ass bitch that ain't got no brain, that's building all of her characteristics and her mannerisms off of stupid superficial shit anyway, because she's a stupid moron too. You know, that's what you're getting. Morons begetting more morons that begat more morons.
Why should that occur?
I think that's called the idiocracy. I think that's what they got a whole thing on that. Stupid people having sex with more stupid people. They make more stupid people that have sex with more stupid people that in turn have sex with more stupid people. And then all the smart people become alienated because they actually have a brain. Eric actually thinks. Eric actually uses critical thinking. You know what I mean? Why don't you just want to have a good time, Eric? Why can't you just calm down and be stupid like me? And just have a good time and listen to a song and tap your foot all goddamn day? Because my life is finite. Because I'm on a clock here. And that's not my song that I'm tapping my foot to. Maybe. I don't know how y'all can just, y'all learn the hard way. When y'all on that deathbed, then you want to don't. Y'all want to run from the light. Then y'all want to stay alive. Bitch, you should have been alive the whole time. Wasting your time being alive for somebody else.
Today, as a father of twin, 19-year-old girls
never catch me at a concert.
On their way to being 20,
you barely can get played. You barely get spin time out this bitch. You know what I mean? Right now, these niggas about to get clicked off. They ain't had their moment. You barely get spin time on my thing. It's too much to watch and to absorb to give everybody the whole damn day. I still ain't even seen Bam Bam yet. I ain't even seen my local shit or my new shit. You know, I'm caught between past, present, and future. Nigga, I got no time. I'm a time traveler. I got things I'm missing out. I got things that I'm missing out on. I'm weighing things out constantly. I got no time. It's only a certain amount of time throughout the day. I got time to be all of this all day. I'm just tight about my nigga Tank. I'm disappointed in him. I'm disappointed in everybody. You don't play with your life. This ain't a game. I don't play with my life. I tell y'all all the time. I used to pull my gun out on people for the slightest of it, because that's how it starts. They start disrespecting you, then they start getting close to your car, and as you know, I'm in an accident. I pull my gun, he pulls his car away, he slows down, I'm not in an accident. It's what variable do you want? You know? I want the variable where I get to continue my day without an accident. So I'm pulling my gun on anybody who I feel is a threat. Nigga, I don't know why where they you know, where that became against the law, but that's not my law. And their law won't save me. That's the part that we're Tank learning. Their laws, if you go play around and run their law, what happens if something happened to me that violate my law, my sovereign law? Who's gonna help me then? It don't work, see? Because at the end of the day, you got to protect yourself, nigga. I protect myself at all times, first and foremost. That is what's paramount, nigga. And the rest is in the mud, nigga. That's what the lawyer for. The lawyer for that. That's what the lawyer for. That's why I'm making money. That's why we doing. That's why I'm on the YouTube. See, he missed. That's why I gotta blame. Because some of the burden lay on you, nigga. You missed sight of what we was doing here. You started becoming a regular man, not the dumb man. Nigga, just I got my daughter. I got a daughter. You know, I got friends. That's a regular man. Regular men die all the time. That's why you got hit. You supposed to have been a black god. You know what I'm saying? We ain't no regular men. He a black god. That's where he fucked up. He started. I saw him recently too. He started floating a little too low to the ground. A little too low to the ground. He stopped floating. That's why I almost started doing. I started falling too low. I'm going right back up. Keep floating. I'm gonna stay floating. Y'all ain't gonna make me feel bad for floating. I'm gonna look at y'all silly that y'all can't fly like I've been doing. You ain't gonna make me feel bad. You niggas are walkers, mouth breathers. You fucking mouth breathers. Ain't my fault you breathe from your mouth. You know what I mean? You niggas ain't motherfucking goddamn, ain't my fault. And I ain't gonna let them make it my fault, because that's what happens. They make you feel like something's wrong with you for being a tank. It's not my fault I'm a tank. It ain't my fault that you can't beat the tank. Get the fuck out of here. Run the fuck over or get the fuck out the way. And you better not be in my line of sight when I fire. Because this bitch got long range capabilities. Yeah, come on, that's how you supposed to be in this world. And the second you stop being like that, old sucker nigga like him might come out of nowhere, tapping and fender bender my shit. Bump into the Maserati. Bump into the Maybach. Now I gotta exchange information with a nigga with a Honda, and I got a Maybach. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm in the Rolls Royce Cullinan, and I gotta exchange information with a Honda Sonata owner because she didn't look both ways. You look stupid out here. You look stupid out here with bumping in regular old people when you a god. See, that's what I'm saying. They don't show you that part. They don't show you the real. I'm living that shit right now. Once you become a black god, nigga, you gotta move a certain kind of way. That's what Mr. Organic, he's doing the same thing. He's starting to touch the ground again. He's supposed to be floating. But see, he bases his float off of how many women suck his dick. You know what I'm saying? He been getting his dick sucked recently, so now he fucking thinks he ain't floating. He ain't, you know what I mean? He don't know where his power lies. You know what I mean? He don't, you know what I mean? I draw my power straight from power. From power itself. Yeah, what y'all know about that? I draw my power from the power. This shit unlimited, nigga. This shit not me. See, that's what niggas see. Niggas start letting their power, whatever, be their power, if you will. You know what I mean? He start letting his abs be the power. He start letting his body be the power. That ain't the power, nigga. I'm the power, nigga. I'm the power, nigga. You take me right about this vessel and put me in another. Like, nigga, do a body swap, put me in a white bitch body, and I'm still the power. You know what I mean? Do a body double swap, whatever, mind swap, nigga. It's the mind that's the power. I'm the power, nigga. This is merely a vessel. Merely but a container. Nigga. And it's a shitty one at that. It's a plastic container. That's why it's susceptible to being broken and melting and falling and cracking and getting shot and shit. Because it's a weak vessel. It's not an immortal vessel. We lost the immortal vessel. You know what I mean? Now we in a piece of shit ass big picture that can be broken if you don't straight take care of it. Now you gotta take care of the picture.
So first, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not liking how the effects look, you know what I'm saying? This is gonna be like a regular hoodie. I'm not sure if I wanna make an acid wash, but I'm gonna just leave it like this and like have it puff print over the pockets as well. What I'm going to do here, I have the color blues. I'm gonna be switching the color blues up. I'm not sure if I wanna make it like a pure blue, but I'm just gonna make it like a light blue like that as well. So we gotta change the bevel because the bevel is looking bad. I'm not gonna lie. And then also, this is a little hack. If I wanna make it look like it's puff print, like y'all just will go over here and play with the settings a little bit, and y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get like a little puff print look, cause I know y'all see this, and it looks good a little bit, but it could be better. I'm not even gonna lie. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix the bevel up. See, that was better. I'm not gonna lie.
That was bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Put a little bit up. Put the overlay a little bit down. Alright, that looks a little better. Alright, so this is what the main hoodie gonna look like on the hoodie. Mock-up looks amazing, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm honestly in love with this hoodie. Because
that shit is the ugliest shit ever.
I'm gonna show y'all the first version.
That shit look like that cheap ass shit that go for $2, $3 at the Old Navy. We trying to make high-end luxury designer items.
Yeah. That don't even move.
That shit look regular as fuck.
V2 towards it. This is kind of like the second version.
That's because these niggas are queers and they don't even know what fashion is. They're stupid.
Change the quality.
He's not even a real black person.
Last time I did not have it manufactured, bro.
You can tell. That's why he ain't got no views. You not even really black. You got dreads in your hair. Black people don't wear dreads, we wear braids. See, that's the thing, they changed us. That's why I never got them damn dreads. That shit ain't who we are. We ain't Jamaican. I remember when that shit first came out. I said, we ain't no fucking Jamaicans. I was a nigga from DC. I ain't know where the fucking niggas start dreading their hair up. That's not us. We got braids. I've been still with braids to this day. Maybe a 2-strand twist. Maybe a DC 2-strand is what I call it.
DC 2-strand, I like that, Eric. I like that. DC 2-strand, that's a good name.
That's about it. Yeah. We got rosters.
It's certification.
Fuck this Rastafari and shit. Rastafari, nigga, we some regular ass black people, nigga.
And then I'm gonna duplicate it to the other product.
That's why they keep talking about we immigrants. We are not immigrants. I argued with some white people the other day. I'm not no fucking immigrant, nigga.
I'm not gonna lie.
He said, well, even if you were forced immigrant. He basically trying to say we forced you to be. I'm still not no immigrant, nigga. I'm a hostage. If you just claim you forced me,
I'm a hostage. I still ain't no immigrant.
I still ain't no fucking immigrant, nigga. You keep trying, because they keep saying that we all a city of immigrants. I was like, stop saying that. I'm gonna need you to stop fucking saying that. We keep saying we're a nation of immigrants. We're fucking not, nigga. They making us into one, but we wasn't one. And you crackers were. Talking about my great grandmother. Yeah, that's because you are one.
Yeah,
You
y'all
one of them
are.
the immigrants. But I'm not. I'm native.
It's like
I'm a real black person.
Yeah, I'm a real
After
native.
you've been around at least 8 generations, you native.
Yep,
They
we
had
native to
slavery
this
for
country.
8 generations or more. We are American. I was born here. My great granddad was born here. She was born. Everybody I know born here.
Yep.
America. We don't know nothing but America. We've been slaves in this country for 400 plus something years. America is all we know.
Yeah, we're native.
We don't know Africa no more. We don't know Judah no more. We don't know none of that shit no more. We know Africa.
We know Africa.
We know the fucking goddamn regular shit. It's where we from.
The magic never leaves you when you stay with the Disney Resorts collection, making every day more magical than your last and bringing you extra time in any of the 4 theme parks. Start saving today.
Check it. Smell like it's burning.
Oh, shit. Thank you.
Have you ever dreamed of owning a business? The Alibaba.com app is the perfect place to get started.
Shalom, shalom, shalom to all of you, my Heavenly Father's children. Woo, it's good to be in the room with you. Yes, I am grateful. Why? Because once again, Zion, Abba has allowed us to come through another holy, set apart day. And I don't know about you, but I woke up this morning giving him praise and honor and glory, grateful for the opportunity to once again keep the feasts of our covenant, to once again be able to identify with our ancestors and reconnect with, of course, the children, the ancient children of Israel, as we are now rediscovering our true identity. And hallelujah, hallelujah, these last couple of days, we entered into the mindset of atonement. And of course, the idea of the Day of Atonement was that we would definitely afflict our souls. It was to be a day of a Shabbat, and it was a day that we were supposed to reflect on that which Abba Yah has done for us, and that which we have been called to do. And most of us all around the world, those of us who are waking up to the truth, we decided based on scripture that we would fast. For how long, Maureen? 24 hours. no food, and no water for 24 hours. Now let me say this for all of you first timers. For some of you all this first time around,
Oh, fuck. The diamond's like scratched up now.
will struggle. All I can tell you is this. After almost 14 years of doing it now, matter of fact, I think this was my 14th year, almost going into 15 years. I will say this, and I know y'all be like, what? It gets easier and easier and easier every year. As a matter of fact, believe it or not, that's why our feast and our fast, that's why they have to be practiced. Because the lessons that we learn from the feast days cannot be learned by reading. They just can't be learned that way. They can't be learned by watching a video. They cannot be learned by just listening to other people's testimony. The way our Bayah has set it up is that our feast days and the meaning behind our feast days are learned from doing them. You have to do it. You have to do it. And as I said before, of course, we chose this year.
We're gonna call it, boys.
Fast for 24 hours until you actually do it with the mindset